Hello there, I've got another retro parcel today. Well, not today, it arrived a couple of days ago. I'm only just getting around to opening it now, so hopefully if it is what I think it is, it's something pretty cool. But what I have just noticed is it's got quite the rattle to it, so I'm just hoping it hasn't taken a bit of a tumble while it was in the postage. I certainly can't complain about the way it's been wrapped. It's really thick, heavy layers of bubble wrap here, but it doesn't sound too good. Let's just hope there's been no damage. Right, let's get into this thing. Oh, there it is. Yes, I've wanted one of these for a long time. And it's in the box. Not that that's something that I find a necessity, but it's nice. Put that knife away. Yeah, so this is what you got. Back in the day when you bought it brand new, you were presented with this wonderful box, probably on Christmas morning, no doubt. Yeah, so let's take a bit of a closer look. So what is it? It's the Nintendo Action Set. I'm not sure if that was a particular package or it's just what they sold in general. So what did it come with originally? The control deck, which is obviously the machine itself. 2 controllers, a zapper light gun. Zapper. Yeah, what's on the back? Oh, excellent. I've got the most advanced video game system ever developed. Marvellous. So, picture of the contents, so the control unit, control pads, the gun, 1 cartridge with the 2 games on it, and, well, they look happy enough. Hang on a minute. No, it's actually not the same happy, smiley family that were on the Dragon 32 box. They just look very similar and look equally as impressed with the purchase. No, it is different. This really is a detailed box. What have we got on the side? So, advertisements for add-ons. So, a bigger control pad. And a slightly different style that they must have been selling at the time. I wonder if I could pick one of those up. That looks pretty cool. And on the other end of the box, we've got adverts for some games. Yeah. Pretty cool. So there's a lot going on in that box. Anyway, enough of that. I want to see what's in it. And I want to know what's rattling, because that's really starting to worry me now. Everything's just in nice condition. And the box, the polystyrene. Oh. Look at that. What have we got? So that's the cartridge. Glad it came with that. We've got 2 controllers. Excellent. Marvellous. RF lead. A gun. That is heavier than you think. Actually, that's got quite a weight to it. Oh, it's clicky. Power supply, which I think I will rewire that plug. Excellent. And the unit itself. And there is something bouncing around in there. Oh dear. I'm not sure what that is. It doesn't sound good. The unit itself looks to be in good condition. I don't know if you're going to see it on the camera, but there's some sort of ball in there. Rattling around. Strange. Okay, it's not... It looks like one of those little hungry hippo balls or something. I don't think it's supposed to be in there. But I don't think it's going to affect the operation. It looks like maybe a child's dropped it in there at some point, I don't know. Weird. Right, what have we got on the system itself? So we've got power and reset, 2 control ports, obviously that's for the cartridge. On the bottom, it's got this panel that removes. I'm not sure what that's all about. Maybe for some sort of upgrade. I'm sure someone can tell me. On the back, not much going on. We've got RF and power adapter. I need to take that out, whatever it is. And on the side, we've got composite audio and video. Wonderful. I didn't expect that on something of this age. Let's power it up and see if it works. I'm really curious. Now, I'm sorry, but whatever that rattly thing is, it needs to come out first. It's driving me crackers every time I move it. So let's see. That screw feels a little rounded. It's coming though. No, it's okay. Nothing under there. Think we're away. Right. There we go. We're in. Haha. Yeah, if anyone's missing a hungry hippo ball or whatever that is, I've got a spare one. Okay, let's put it back together and plug it in and see if it all works. Right, I just want to check this plug before I put it into the mains, because that isn't good. I'll sort it properly another time. I just want to make sure at the moment it's not going to kill me. No, bit of dust. Looks fine. Make sure the connections are tight. Which they weren't. And yeah, I'll rewire that so it gets a proper grip on the cable, but not right now. I just want to see if it works. Right, that was the truth. Aha! Lovely. That colour look off? I don't know. Ah! Well, it works, but the colour doesn't look quite right to me. Okay, I've had a little look online and I think the colours are okay. I think it's just how they are. Most of the footage I could find online was emulators though, so I really had to hunt around for some original system footage. But if you feel the colours look wrong and you're familiar with these systems, please do let me know. I'll investigate closer, but I think it's okay, yeah. Thankfully the rattle just turned out to be this, I think it's a Hungry Hippo's marble or something, so that would fit in with the age of the system, I suppose. Yeah, it doesn't, I can't even say it needs a really good clean either, it doesn't, it's in really nice condition. It's absolutely phenomenal. Even the controllers don't really show any signs of wear and tear on them, so I'm thinking it's a bit of a low mileage system. I don't know, I'm really impressed with it. In terms of what I'm going to do with it, I'm gonna dig around inside it anyway. I'm probably going to recap it because the caps are going to be 30 years old and, you know, they're at that age where they can start to fail. I know that's a bit controversial. Some people say leave them, some people say change them. Personally, I change them. You can get really high quality caps for very little money, so it just makes sense to me to eliminate a possible point of failure down the road. Plus, it'd be good to have a good look inside it as well. Pick up some games as well. Maybe I'll do some video mods as well. I'll look into that. I believe there are a few on the market, so maybe we can do something that will improve the picture quality just a little bit more. I don't know. But for now, I just wanted to have a little look at it and make sure it all works fine, and it does, so I can now leave the seller some good feedback, and I'm really impressed with the way that they've packaged it as well. So yeah, all in all, that was good. And I'm glad about that because it wasn't cheap. I won't say how much exactly, but I paid a lot of money for it. More than I normally do for these type of things. So yeah. Anyway, there will be more coming on this. I don't know when, and I don't know what that's going to involve, but it'll reappear at some point on the channel. So yeah, thank you for watching and stay safe. Bye.